what he brings, the intangible. Sometimes a lot of the things that he doesn't even show up in the box scores. They don't track.
皆さんこんにちは、ダンクマンヨシです。というわけで今回は先ほどまで行われていたレイカーズとロケッツ戦におけるレブロン・ジェームスにフォーカスをしていろいろと見ていきたいと思います。結果としては101対94でレイカーズが勝利。これによってシリーズの対戦成績をレイカーズが2勝0敗でリードというわけで、ここからは試合後のレブロン・ジェームスの会見を一緒に見ていきますと、
Pleased most about the game 2 execution coming in with the game plan.
You just said it. We executed the game plan offensively and defensively, shored up some of our mistakes in game 1, and just got into the dogfight. Obviously, it's going to be a dogfight every game versus these guys. They bring a lot of physicality, a lot of athleticism, well-coached team. So, but we was locked in on our game plan. We was able to make it happen.
Speaking of physicality and athleticism, at 41, the reverse. What does that take?
I don't even know what that was about. I got to sit the L down somewhere. I got to sit down somewhere.
Brian, you, Luke, and Marcus, I think you got combined something like 78 points, 16-6 rebounds, assists. What is it about the three of you making this work when it usually would be you, Luka, and AR?
Well, we all got to pick up our play. When you got two big guns out like we have, we all got to pick up our play. And that's all it's about. We all just trying to make contributions and in all facets of the game, pick up our play. Obviously, when you're missing, Luka and missing AR, so we're just trying to seize the opportunity. That's all.
Brian, you had so many.
Same way with like 20 plus that he had tonight, but you're probably going to see him boxing out. You're probably going to see him dive on the floor for a loose ball. Probably going to see him checking a guy like Kevin Durant full court. How is that reliability helping this team when the stakes are higher?
He's battle tested. The guy's been to the finals, been in multiple playoff games, big games in his career. So obviously he's not afraid of the moment, and he's always been assigned with some of the best players that ever played his game. In his career. So to have someone like that, it brings a lot of composure to our team as well. Especially like you said, I know I don't want to beat a dead horse, but it's two big horses. with AR and Luke out. So to have that, it means a lot to our ball club.
Some of those battles have been against you. You've had some great matchups against Marcus Smart teams. Knowing what he can do on the court against him, how does that help you sort of maximize him as a teammate now that he's on your side in these kinds of pressure situations?
Yeah, just knowing his resume, just know what he's all about. He just plays winning basketball. Obviously he's been big time for us offensively in this series, but what he brings, the intangible. Sometimes a lot of the things that he doesn't even show up in the box scores. They don't track you diving for a loose ball. They don't track you boxing out. They don't track how many times you can get your hands on a tip or deflections, things like that. Obviously we track it, but box scores don't track it. So obviously he's been great so far.
Knowing how KD can take over
a specific though, you have like the most encyclopedic memory in the game. Are there things that he's done on the court when you've been on it that you can now feed him because you remember that kind of stuff?
I think you guys seen the meme after game 1. Yeah. I can look at him and you know what the hell I'm talking about. He can relate to me. So
knowing how KD can take over a game with your playoff experience playing against him, how much defensive gratification is there to holding a guy like him to 3 points in the second half?
None. That just make him even madder going into game 3. No satisfaction. We do your job. We did that. But the guy's a first ballot Hall of Famer, and he's gonna make way more great plays than not so we don't have no satisfaction. That game is over and done with, but that's still a tall challenge, and that's 7 foot tall too. I know he don't like to. He hates that. He might be mad at me if he sees that. He wants to be 6'10" or 6'9" so bad, but he's 7 foot for sure.
Obviously, this group entered this series as huge underdogs. You talk about how you lost 2 huge horses. What do you think of this group going up 2-0 in the series?
It means nothing. Series is not won until you win 4. It's the first of 4. But our only mindset is game 3. The game is always played in between the lines, and that's all that matters. We have an opportunity to play the next one, and that's all you can ask for. We're in the postseason, and to have an opportunity to play another playoff game. We should be excited about that, but we also should make sure we take care of our bodies too. That was a hard-fought game, and we got tomorrow, and we got to fly down to Houston on Thursday and get ready to play on Friday. So.
The stage here. You talked about balancing the competition. Well, the competition in the show, like people want to see you and Kevin play. Like, how do you kind of appreciate the show part of it while locking in on the competition at the same time?
What do you mean the show part?
Just the fact that it's y'all two have been legendary in your careers.
I just think it's just it's the stories. You guys have seen us play for so long. Been following us since high school or maybe even before that. So, the storytelling is what a lot of fans and what a lot of people gravitate towards because they've seen our journey. They've seen our ups, they've seen our downs and everything in between. I think that's what makes, certain guys, certain matchups, that fans kind of attract to because of the journey and the storytelling. So, from a fan's perspective, I think that's what that's about. From a competitive standpoint, to play against one of the greats that ever played this game, it's always an honor and it's always a treat. So I don't take that for granted.
レブロン・ジェームスはこの試合39分間のプレータイムでスリーポイントシュートは5本中2本成功、フィールドゴールは20本中8本成功の28得点、フリースローは14本中10本入っていました。アシストは7本、リバウンドは8本、ターンオーバー3本、スティールは1本でプラスマイナスはプラス6。ルカ・ドンチッチやオースティン・リーブスがいなかった中、プレーメーカーとしての責任もしっかりと果たしていました。このシリーズが始まる前はルカ・ドンチッチとリーブスがいないから果たしてどうなることかとみんな心配になってたと思うんですけど、やはりレブロン・ジェームスのプレーメイキングここにありという感じで、最初の2戦を取れたこともレイカーズとしては本当に大きいと思います。皆さんは今回のレブロンのパフォーマンスに関してはどう感じましたか？コメント欄で教えてください。そしてメインチャンネルでも今回この試合を振り返っていくので、もしよかったらメインチャンネルの登録もよろしくお願いします。ご視聴ありがとうございました。